channel. My name is Destiny May, and this is Dream Girl Lab. And I just wanted to share this real quick. This dream that the Lord gave me. So it was three women in a dream. One of them was me, and it was one girl, and she was like, "God gave me a promise." And then the other girl was like, "God gave me a promise." And I was like, "Well, God gave me a promise." And then the other girl was like, "And the promise still stands." So let's talk about it. So during this time, when God gave me this dream, I was feeling like I messed it up. Like, like I had felt like I messed this promise up. Like I was looking at, cause I'm the type of person, and if you anything like me, I'm the type of person where this brings me, I feel like, a lot of healing. Okay, when I break up with somebody, or we break up, we go separate ways, or whatever happens in a relationship, and I like go back and I look back at my actions and how I contributed to what happened, that brings me a lot of healing, because that makes me feel, it makes me feel like I have more power in the situation, and basically it's something that I can fix going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, oh, I'm just powerless. Like, this happened to me and I don't really understand why. Like, I feel like both parties, when something doesn't go right, like, yes, that person was wrong. That person, hurt you. That person, whatever they did to you. But it's like, you also got to look at yourself too, you know? And that be bringing me a lot of healing. So during this time, I was in that stage to where I was just reflecting, like God was revealing to me the truth about a lot of things that I didn't know. And I was just looking at myself and how I showed up, you know. And I was looking at myself and I was like, dang God, like did I mess it up? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so he wants you to know. And let me say this too. So I was like, so the girl was like, and her promise still stands, right? And then right after she said that, in the dream, I was thinking to myself, I was like, it's good to be around women who know the Lord. So God was telling me, he was telling me two different things. Just from that one dream, he was telling me two different things. He said, number one, whoever you are, you didn't mess it up. You did not mess the promise up. Whatever you realize that you done, and the things that I look back over, I had already most of it, like the things that was real bad, I had already, repented to the Lord for it. But whatever you saw in yourself, or whatever, that you didn't like, or because everybody needs to hold themselves accountable, okay? But whatever you saw in yourself, like, dang, I made that mistake, whatever. Don't condemn yourself. The Bible say that we are, once we give our lives to Christ, we are no longer in condemnation. Okay, so don't condemn yourself. What you got to do is you got to grow from that situation. One thing I don't like to do, I will say this about myself. I don't like to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. That's one thing about me. Like, true, I'm human, but like, if it was something really bad and I feel like it like greatly impacted my life, I do not like making the same mistakes over again. I don't. I be like, okay, how can I learn from this situation so that don't never happen to me again? Because that's not never going to happen to me ever again. So grow from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Learn about yourself from your mistakes. And, you know, What do you need to do so that you don't never make that mistake again? Do you need to read your Bible? Do you need to go to therapy? Do you need to go to coaching? Do you need to learn how to love yourself? Do you need more boundaries? Do you need to learn, standards? Do you need to change your mindset on something? What's lacking? You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask yourself those questions. Like, do I really know my worth? Like, do I really know my value? Like whatever mistake it was that you was making in your relationship, grow from it. Don't beat yourself up for it. Don't condemn yourself for it. It's just something that you needed to learn. Okay, so that's number one. So God had gave me this dream because I was feeling like, dang, I messed it up too bad. Like, is it still gonna come to pass? And God was like, no, it still stands. You know, it still stands. And this didn't come from a dream, but I heard Him say, He told me that He was gonna correct His vision, because I was like, God, like, I feel like God, like, I feel like some things I shouldn't have accepted, or I shouldn't allow this. Like, how could this situation, basically, how could the person even see me correctly? Like, you might be thinking that, like, I done made these mistakes. How can that person even see what you see? And God was like, that's on me. Like, I'm going to, you repented for this. I'm going to correct, this person's sight. I'm gonna correct them on that. I will change how they see you. That's what He told me. And so just know that, like, God will correct the way that the person see you. If you made a mistake or whatever, He will correct it, in them. Like, and so, the second thing He was telling me was who to surround myself with. I made a post, yesterday, and it was talking about, the people that you choose to surround yourself with is everything. If you associate yourself with wise people, you will become wise. But it says, it's in Proverbs, I think it's Proverbs 13:20. But if you associate yourself with fools, then trouble will come to you. It's not verbatim, but that's what it was basically saying. It's Proverbs 13:20. If you associate yourself with wise people, you're going to become wise. If you associate yourself with fools, trouble is coming for you. So, and it also says, that, bad company corrupts good morals. That's in Corinthians. So, who you hang around matters, and that's what He was letting me know. Like I said, it's good to be around women that know God. He wants you to start surrounding yourself with people who really know God. Surround yourself with women who know God, who can build you up, who share the same beliefs as you, who will understand you, who will get you, who He gave them promises to. And I feel like God was prophetically telling me what He was getting ready to do in my life. So, change your circle and surround yourself with people who really know God, who know the heart of God, okay? Who have His character, who have His heart true. Nobody is going to be perfect. Nobody on this earth except Jesus Christ is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Everybody gonna have their flaws and stuff like that. But surround yourself with people, not people who say they know God, not people who just talk it, but literally people who are showing that with how they show up, how they live their life. Okay? What the Bible say, you will know them by their fruit. You know people by the fruit that they produce. Okay? You know if somebody really know God or not. How are they living? A lot of people say they love God. They still doing a lot of things that God hates. Okay? So, if somebody really love the Lord, they really know the Lord, they really got a relationship with the Lord, you're going to be able to see it in how they carry themselves and how they live their life. Okay? So you start surrounding yourself with people who can build you up. You start surrounding yourself with people who will speak the truth to you in love. You start surrounding yourself with people who are wise, okay, who have actually wisdom. Their advice is coming from wisdom. And the thing I love to surround yourself with women of substance, with people who actually have substance on the inside of them. Okay, surround yourself with people who inspire you. Surround yourself with people who are go-getters, who are on the same path as you, who, can teach you things. Okay, surround yourself with people who see your gifts and see your talents, and who speak to those things, like you're really good at that, like you're really great, like surround yourself with people like that. That's what you need. You don't need anyone in your life. One thing about it is, when you are like, a lot of people like what I just said, they say they know God, all that. But one thing about it is, when you really do know God, God set you apart. He makes you different. And it's like you don't fit in with regular people for real. You don't fit in with that. And so, you need to surround yourself with people who get you, who understand you. You know what I'm saying? And so that is another thing that he was telling me, to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who are equally yoked with you. Okay? The Bible says, do not be equally yoked with unbelievers. Okay? Don't yoke yourself with unbelievers. Can we speak to them about God? I'm not saying love everybody. I'm not saying that. I have people who I know, who I'm around, who I know they don't know the Lord. I still love them. I still care about them. I still speak to them. I still talk to them. But I feel like God be putting me in those type of people life, or had them around me, so that I can be, so he could show them. Because a lot of people that I encounter, like, I'll just say this, one person who, I have recently met and stuff like that, and we've grown a bond, stuff like that. They told me, like, you know, they didn't really trust people, but like God will put you around certain people to show them what a person of God, their character, how they really act, they honest, they trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they loyal. Like, he will place you around in certain people's life to, what am I trying to say? To plant seeds. There we go. To plant these seeds, so that they can come back to Christ. For me, this is for ministry purposes. This is for, God, for you to start planting the seeds, and then along the way, God will water those seeds and bring that person, to Christ. You know what I'm saying? But it clearly do say to not yoke yourself, though. Like, it's certain things, you just can't be associating yourself with certain type of thing, okay, once you become a believer. So, it's 2025. We're not associating ourselves with anyone who doesn't build us up, anyone who doesn't pour into us, anyone who doesn't give us, the same love and the same, energy that we give in unto other people. It's 2025. We're not hanging around nobody who discouraging us from our dreams, from our goals, because of their own fears. Like, we're not associating ourselves with negative individuals, always got something negative to say, always got negative energy, never smile, never happy, hating. We're not doing that. It's 2025. You know, we surrounding ourselves with people who got goals. Okay, who is on a purpose, on a mission, you know, to, you know, do the will of God for their life. You know, sometimes it's a process to finding your purpose, to knowing everything, you know, that the Lord wants you to do. You know, that's a process. But as long as that person, you know, have a heart for the Lord, a love for the Lord, you know, that's okay. So I'm just saying, choose your friends wisely, okay? Choose the people that you surround yourself with wisely, okay? It can either, just like I said in the post, it could either elevate you, take you to the next level, okay? Somebody could take you to the next level just by saying, you might never had nobody in your whole life that believed in you, that believed in your dream, that saw you, you know, as talented, as gifted. You know what I'm saying? So you might have been sleeping on your own gifts and your own talents. When a person come in your life and they speak to the thing, how did God create? He create things by what he speak. In Genesis, he told us, so let there be light, and it was light. Okay? He spoke everything into existence. So life and death is in the power of a tongue. Somebody can elevate you just by speaking to your gifts and your talents. What did the Bible say? Your gifts shall make room for you. So they speak in the power that's in their tongue to speak to the thing that God says brings you before great men, your gifts and your talents. You know, when God bless you, you know, the people in your life that speak life into you, you know, that truly support you and see your vision, that is a blessing, okay? You want to make sure you value those people, okay? And you choose those people. Choose those people, you know? And stop hanging around all this negativity, okay? Surround yourself with that energy, okay? That is going to elevate you. Now, you also got people that's going to stagnate you, okay? You got people in your life, they still doing the same stuff, the same bad habits that you trying to get rid of. Maybe you guys became friends because y'all both like to go out to eat. And that's all you guys do. That's all you guys did. You know, now it's time to get you some friends that like to go skating. They want to be active. That trying to lose weight too. That like to go to the gym. Okay, like you need to, if you, like I said in a post, if you trying to stop cheating, you trying to stop lying, stop hanging around women that's all they do is lie and cheat and manipulate. No, you trying to change your ways, you need to start listening to a podcast, watching a woman on YouTube, you know, that's honest, that's faithful, that carry herself in a certain type of way. I'm just giving examples. I don't know your story, but basically I'm saying those are the people that's gonna stagnate you, okay? And then you got people that just bring you totally down the wrong path. You know, they are just they bring you down totally the wrong path. They taking you in the opposite direction. You know, no. So the point of this video, the point of this was to say the dream that the Lord gave me. He said, first, you didn't mess it up. Okay. Second, you didn't mess it up. Wait, first, you didn't mess it up. The promise still stands. Second, you need to surround yourself with people who know the Lord. Okay? Who know him. Not just say they know him, but know him. Okay? So I hope that this video helped you in some type of way. I mean, it's the word of the Lord. I didn't give myself this dream. It's the word of the Lord, so I know it helped you. I know it blessed your spirit. Okay? Evaluate your circle today. Evaluate your friends today. Okay? So I love you guys, and let me know. Let me know in the comments if y'all have any questions. Okay, if you know, if you're struggling with how to choose the right friends, or how to tell if somebody is a certain type of way or whatever. Because one of the things that the Lord grew me in is discernment. I feel like he has really grown me in discernment. Like it's sometimes it's kind of scary, because now I could kind of just look at a person. I'd be like, I start feeling like, something about this person is not right in my spirit. I just don't be having peace. So yeah, he definitely wrote me in that. So if you have any questions, just leave it in my comments. And I will try to get back to you as fast as I can. But you gotta know, I'm a busy woman, so it may take me some time. But I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna do it. Okay? I'm gonna do it. It just might be a little delay, but I'm gonna get to it. Okay? So y'all subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for upcoming things that I got planned for the channel. And like I said in my other video, I'm happy to be back. And y'all, I am going to try to come so consistent, for the Lord and for you guys. Okay? So I'm here to serve you guys and to help you, okay, to be the best women you can be. Okay? So yeah, so in order for you to become the best woman you could be, one of the things that you're gonna have to do is to, what we talk about in this video, hold your own self accountable for how you contributed to the things. That's the whole reason why God had gave me this dream in the first place, because I was holding myself accountable for the things that I did. And I was like, dang, did I mess it up? Did I do it that bad? Like, because I feel like I didn't handle everything right how I should have. And then two, don't condemn yourself when you do make a mistake. Don't condemn yourself. Just learn from it. Grow from it. And then number three, evaluate your circle. I couldn't get it out, y'all. Evaluate your circle. Hang around women who are like-minded, who know the Lord, who inspire you, uplift you, motivate you. They clap for you when you win. They clap. And you clap for them when they win. You want to see them win too. You want to see them successful. So you also got to check your own heart too. Check your own heart. If you the type of person where when somebody win and they get promoted, they get elevated, you all feeling some type of way, check yourself first. Okay? And y'all could just keep talking and keep talking. So I'm gonna end this video, y'all. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. I love you guys.